The best way to remove a user will really depend on the circumstances. If you expect them to be coming back and using the software again soon, then the best thing to do really is just to remove their permissions, which will restrict their access. So you can do that quite easily by clicking into the user on the users list, unticking the relevant permissions, and click Save. Now this user, 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗲, no longer has access to admin, dashboard, or mobile. In other words, they can't do anything within the software at all. On the other hand, if the user is gone and they're not coming back, for example, if they've been fired, then you might want to block them instead. Now you've got to be a little bit careful with blocking, because if there's any unsynced data on that person's mobile device, once you block them, it might not sync up at all, and you might actually lose that data. This is something we talk about in our other article on blocking users. But if you do decide to block someone, they'll be removed from the users list entirely, so they won't show up in this screen that we're on now. And it also means they can't make any further changes. So if you do want to block someone, just click on the user, click on these three dots here, and then tap Block User. It's going to warn you, like I say, that any unsynced data from the mobile device may be permanently lost. So please be careful when you do this if you do decide to block somebody. I'm going to click OK, and you'll see that user has now disappeared from the list. Now we can always get them back by going into blocked users and unblocking them if we need to. But like I say, blocking is something that should be used with caution. The safer approach is just to remove someone's access. And the advantage of doing that is that any unsynced data on their device will still sync up. So just to recap, if you want to remove a user, consider removing their permissions, which is the much safer approach. Or if they're definitely not coming back, then you can block the user as well.